It is a beautiful afternoon out here at the River House at the beginning of a serious weekend of work. The last 2 nights I got up here and managed to shoot. So I shot 2 holes there, 4 holes in a pattern right there, and I'm hoping that's gotten that quite broken up. How broken up, I'm not sure yet, but quite broken up. Oh, and I got 2 holes shot right here. So Dad's on the way, and he's bringing the farm dump truck out so that we can relocate these piles and hopefully start digging the house hole, at least the part that still doesn't have to be blasted. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day, but it sure is a beautiful day out here at the River House. Well, we've had a little bit of a wee boo-boo. Had a big rock roll back. Punch a hole in it. It hit a spot where there was just open air, so it didn't actually go into the ring gear, though quite clearly we need to tap there a little bit, but yeah, here's hoping the Harbor Freight has enough. It was basically out of wire, so here's hoping it has enough wire to do the job, otherwise I'm gonna have to go home and use the real welder. Of course, the very last bead blew a hole in it. I got it sealed up though, but grinder and paint. A welder I ain't. Well, we got the truck fixed, and we didn't get maybe as much done today as we would have hoped. You know, for 25 years, Dad did the loading, I did the driving. So, changing that dynamic might have us both a little confused. Oh well. Let's go home. Day 2. And we've had a little rain, and there's more rain coming. I personally put the chances of getting the truck up the hill somewhere between 0 and none, but we're gonna give it a shot. We'll tow it up if we have to. And the goal is to relocate these piles somewhere. And, well, not somewhere. They're going right over there. So I moved all of that rock and threw it over the edge and made us a nice big area we can start. We have more room now and hopefully fewer problems and less rocks backed over and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get it up the hill, but we'll find out. Work day 3. We're gonna get in here, clean up all of this to get it prepared for marking out the house site and to find out once and for all how much more has to be blasted so that I can then work on that over the next week and a half, and then maybe we can come out and work on removing all the rock I broke. So here's to another good day. Now that's a heck of a lot of progress. You can really see where the house is going to set now. I was able to get a whole bunch up in there. All this swept away. These out of the hole. It's going well. Well, we're done. We ran the excavator till it started to starve for fuel. It's cold and rainy, and I don't know. That's just it. But look at what we got. All this is where I blasted that last time. So I did a semicircle, so I'll need to step up and do it again. And then that ledge is just hard as hell. So I need to go back up in there and blow that. And then need to blow a bunch of this and that. But it is crazy how much we got. Got up all the way up in there. That's well above where the house is going to be, but if it's loose, it might as well come off. Last thing you want is it coming down later. So this is still hard. I could probably, if I really picked at it, I could peel up another foot or so, but it's just too much work, too much beating on the machine. So I'll come in and I'll do a row right there and a row right there. That's unfortunately a really heavy ledge, so that'll have to be blown. And then, you know, 1 or 2 shots in here and this whole thing will lift. And I'm hoping the same in this one right here. But basically that is sort of the back wall of the house right there, where that rock ledge starts. So tuck her right up in there and come forward. I'd like to remove a little bit more over here. At this point, however, if we had to, we could just build over the top of it, and it's good enough. But I would like it dug in more and sitting back further. That's what I would like. So I'm still going to try to push in. Why the heck not? I got another, I don't know, 25 cans. So might as well use them up. But yeah, get in and blow that again. Did well. So we brought the old farm truck out, the old farm dump truck, and it's a 73 Chevrolet C60. It's actually a pretty light duty truck, and then we've put a box on it, sort of pieced it together or whatnot. Starts and runs pretty well. It backfires out through the carb. We don't exactly know why. It's been tuned up and timed, and it's still popping out the carb. So, but yeah, you know, it's not a rock truck per se. You know, I don't know, around here a rock truck is a truck that's used to haul rock, and you know, rock just beats the hell out of things and destroys them. And this is definitely not a rock truck. This thing's family. This thing was bought new by my grandfather in 1973 for the plastering company, and it's the one I grew up with as a kid. So it's family. It's nice to see it out here. But yeah, it was a great day. We got sprinkled on a little bit. The rain went all the way around us. Look at this. All of this was rock up to that level, and all of it came out. A bunch of it's right there. My goal is I'm standing in the basement right here. Standing in the basement, and then we go up a level. Yeah, it's starting to come together. I can almost picture the house in here. Back wall going right in there. Right across. So we are getting, I don't know if we're getting close, but we're getting closer. It was a great day. Nothing major broke. Great couple of days, nothing major broke. I got to move dirt with Dad, something I've been doing since I was 13. That's when I started driving. That was an international. It was an international dump truck. And then spent my formative years in R54, and I've only driven this one a handful of times. But yeah, like old times. Except everything was true. He was driving, I was loading, and it took some time for us to get that dynamic squared away. But hey, it was a beautiful time here at the River House, standing in what will be my house hole. Thanks for watching.